Hi there, Steve here. Happy New Year to all you listeners, all you junior adventurers. We are taking a break and putting up an interlude. Why are we taking a break? It's the new year. We have to get a head start on kicking various crippling drug habits or, training for a marathon or whatever it is we're fucking doing. I don't know. But as a consolation prize, instead of a regular episode or a regular side quest this week, we thought we'd dig through our secret mimic chest vaults, which are normally Patron only. You have to sign up to our Patreon for exclusive content, which also gives you access to our Discord. Yes, I am selling you to Patreon right now because I like you and I want what's best for you. And money is good too, let's be real. But the mimic chest, we have a lot of fun with them. Basically, it's the clue's in the name. We mimic other better podcasts. We tend to be a little bit looser than our side quests, maybe a little bit more obscene. I don't know, you be the judge. So we dug this out of our archives. Apologies if you are a member of the Patreon and if you've already heard this, but you get all that extra sweet hangout time in the Discord anyway. So, don't feel too bad. Come and say hi. I'll apologize in person. But yeah, we've dug this one out of the archives, and I think it might be one of my favorite ones because Joe joins us for an advice podcast, and the advice podcasts are always terrible, and terrible things are so much more fun when Joe is there. So if you haven't heard it already, I really hope you enjoyed this. If you do enjoy it, I really hope you consider joining our Patreon. If you have already heard it, sorry Brodina, I'll see you in the chat. Bye-bye. And of course, Happy New Year. Hi there, and welcome to The Mimic Chest, the secret monthly podcast we do for patrons only, except for those that we occasionally release wide when we're bored. And the premise of The Mimic Chest is very simple. We mimic other podcasts, usually better podcasts, and usually mimicked very poorly. And today we're returning to a classic, one we always like to do, and we've done a few times now, which is the My Brother, and Me podcast, the premise of which is even simpler than a mimic chest. Some guys give advice to those poor unfortunate souls who turn to Yahoo Answers with their problems.
I love that.
We should point out, as they do on the My Brother and Me podcast, before we go on, please do not take our advice at all.
No.
For legal and protection reasons, and just because it's common sense. Don't listen to us.
No, please don't.
Although the people the kind of people who take answers from podcasts are probably the same people who ask Yahoo Answers.
I'm not saying they don't deserve everything they get, but just for legal reasons.
Got judging by some of these questions, these are the people that you really need to drive home this disclaimer to.
I was saying before you guys showed up that, like, I usually, when I read these questions, I do not feel most of the time, I do not feel any particular contempt for the people who are asking them, because usually it's innocent. I do feel a sizable amount of contempt for the people in their lives who have not supplied them with the answers to these very obvious questions. Like, the school system has failed you. Your parents have failed you.
Dear Yahoo Answers, I was raised by monk seals, and thus I know nothing of the ways of human life.
Well, I want to dropkick those monk seals for not teaching you some basic rules about how to treat other people.
Well, the schools may have failed them, their parents may have failed them, and Yahoo Answers may have failed them. But you know who's not going to fail them? Myself, Steve Weatherall, Rick Walteri, Joseph Brassey, and Robert Bevan here today for the Mimic
totally
Chest.
Going to fail them.
We're only just out the gate, and you've already shot the horse. Oh well.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done a few of these now. I guess people know what to expect.
So where do we launch off with?
I've got a simple one I want to start off with to get us in the mood. Is my boyfriend's penis probably jacked up if he's never sent me a dick pic?
I've got that one too.
I thought we might all cover
that is someone being okay. I need a second here. This is someone upset that they haven't gotten a dick pic.
Well, not necessarily upset.
Well, that's why I picked it. It's very unique.
Just they're wondering if there's a reason.
Well, they sounded pretty upset.
Jacked up.
They went straight from, he hasn't sent me a dick pic, he's probably got a jacked up penis. They sound a little bit upset to me.
There's so much to unpack here, because the way it's stated implies that she or he, to be fair, it could be he, has never asked for a dick pic. So they're wondering why they have never received an unsolicited dick pic.
Well, in fairness, a lot of girls I talk to, they rarely ask for the dick pics.
No. But my point was someone being upset that they're not receiving an unsolicited dick pic.
Well, I'm thinking that the person asking this question probably receives a whole lot of unsolicited dick pics.
Okay, that's
it's just the new normal.
So this one's unusual.
That's I
I don't understand. All my other boyfriends and my teachers and my priests, and the neighbors, they all send them to me.
What possible reason can this guy have for not sending me a picture of his penis? Probably because it's jacked up.
Oh, fuck me. Jesus.
It does. It paints a slightly worrying picture of this person's life. It's just like,
I'm picturing her at home with this Rolodex file, and she's trying to put pictures on all her boyfriends, but this one she just can't get the pic for it.
She's got a corkboard with photos of penises all put together with red string.
It's her entire house. Instead of photos of her family, of her as babies,
oh god,
basically her entire house it's just pictures of dicks on the walls, and she's like, all I want is one of you and me together.
You're really bothering my OCD here.
She just lives a life where, look, I've known a lot of dudes, and all of them, without me having to ask or imply in any way that I want to see the penis, have sent me a picture of their penis. Except for you. What's your problem?
Yeah, listen, a lot of them have been jacked up. So
there's nothing to be ashamed of.
So jacked up that no, come on.
This says a lot about society, that she's apparently or the sad state of society that she apparently. This is her norm to get dick pics, and you're the issue if you're not sending her one.
Yeah. What? Oh my god.
Maybe this is just evolution.
So what do we? Is this guy's penis jacked up? Is that
obviously?
Clearly.
Don't worry, man.
I got the feeling you're gonna see it sooner or later in the flesh.
Yeah.
Well, you see, if he does have a jacked up penis, then he wants to put a picture out there before she sees the IRL version of that. Because in the picture, you can get some soft lighting on that, a bit of a gauze on the lens, try and make it look less jacked up.
I'm thinking she
wonder what constitutes jacked up. Like, is it got some burn scars, or is it like a curly Q, like a crazy straw or something? Or?
Cockscrew.
Could be anyone.
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want to see it in person. Maybe she wants the option to swipe left before she sees it in person.
I'm sorry. I got stuck on the whole lighting thing, and now my brain is like, I have never received a dick pic, and I have never sent a dick pic, and all I'm suddenly wondering morbidly is, okay, but do most of the guys who send these things use Instagram filters?
I assume so.
Oh god! I hope they go to the photo studios in the mall, and it's like, I want to send artistic dick pics to my girlfriend. Can you help?
Is this I can't send it. It's not. I don't have the Valencia filter on my.
Not even that. They must by now have reprogrammed a lot of those cat ear filters so they work with penises. Surely.
I'm not going on.
I mean, if they haven't, they're missing a trick.
I'm sorry, honey. I would have sent it to you sooner, but my fisheye lens cracked.
I am not a cat. This is my penis. Just the filter is stuck.
Not a cat.
I would have sent you a picture, but my hydraulic jack is broken, so I'm unable to lift it.
I couldn't get out to a fucking Les Schwab tire center. Speaking of which, I can't go to most Les Schwab tire centers in my town because they're used to me breaking in and using their hydraulic machines to snap pictures of my dick.
I would have sent it to you, but but flashes of bright light tend to intimidate pythons.
God.
I mean, there's a lot of advice we can give this guy if he was putting up on you.
Yeah, there's plenty of dick pics on the internet. Just send her somebody else's.
Jesus.
I'm gonna have to crawl through Yahoo Answers now to find someone say, "Please help! My girlfriend wants a picture of my penis, but it's jacked up. What do I do?" Weirdly enough, jacked up is always something that I thought contextually used like it's been in a fight and looks bad because it's like being beaten up.
Well, that's what I was originally thinking. Like it's bent to the side or something, or
it's got a black eye. I don't know.
Please
like
ignore.
Cut off.
Penis looks like Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
Please excuse the teeth marks.
That weed whacker wasn't at all what I thought it would be.
I too pee on things and make soap.
Just send her a picture of your jacked up penis. Show what an exciting and dangerous life you lead.
Yeah.
Send us one too. I'm kind of curious.
I don't know what advice I have for the woman other than maybe
ask him,
reevaluate your approach to dating. I don't know.
Or maybe be satisfied with the hordes of dick pics you already have.
I mean, or we could go simple and just ask him, because it sounds like she hasn't asked him.
She seems to be living on a different plane of etiquette than I would expect.
There seems to be a lack of communication at work. So my advice is always communicate and just say something like, "Look, I know you're scared of having your
show me that jacked up dick."
I think she needs to change her outlook. Don't think of it as jacked up. Think of it as the Indiana Jones of dicks. That dick has punched a Nazi.
I don't think we can get better than that. That dick is punched a Nazi.
I mean, maybe like the Edward Scissorhands of dicks.
Oh God. If you got a dick with a war story, then be up front with that war story. Imagine it's impressive.
My dick's punched out Hitler 47 times.
Let's not get into what my penis was doing, thrusting at Hitler's face 47 times.
It's a whole new, whole missing scene from Downfall.
Oh Jesus!
Well, we're on Hitler already, so that's a great start.
Oh, good.
Normally it takes us about 15 minutes to get onto Hitler, and we've only been recording...
I'm on my first beer.
Oh, okay. Well, that would explain it. We need to accelerate. Okay, I thought that was a good starter. Anybody else have one they'd like to put forward?
I have one that should be interesting. So, I am a 17-year-old male on a quick trip with my mom, who's 36. When we booked this Airbnb, it was supposed to have 2 separate beds, but apparently there is only 1 double bed.
Oh, no.
It's not really a problem, though it would be weird to sleep with my mom. I'm a bit worried about getting an erection when sleeping and poking her with it. How do I prevent this?
Sleep facing the opposite direction, you dumb fuck.
Try thinking of your mom. No, wait.
I was going to say, that's like, the ultimate antidote to you having an erection should be my mum's right next to me. And if it's not, you can hold...
I kind of get it though, because you don't control what you're dreaming of while you're sleeping.
Yeah, and I mean, some people get stress boners.
Maybe don't spoon with your mom.
That's not what
He's already stressed, so.
Yeah. I don't
know.
Mm-mm. Just face away from her, man. Like, if you're that worried, just face the opposite direction. Simple.
Or sleep on the floor.
Think about your dad. Oh no, it's even worse now.
Oh God. Or sleep on the floor.
Well, make sure you rub one out right before you go to bed.
Oh yeah, there you go. Nothing could go wrong.
Try not to think of your mom while you're doing that.
Preferably while she's not sitting next to you.
Yeah, just you can spend 15 minutes in the bathroom, and your mom can be yelling at you about why you're not coming out of the bathroom. It'll be just like your childhood, all over again. Nostalgia.
I see his pain. He's probably like the only guy in town that hasn't had an erection in bed with his mom.
God. Oh no.
Ew.
Wow.
I forget what the point of this question is. I kind of derailed. What was his problem? Just not getting a boner, or was there a greater philosophical problem here?
I think it was what to do.
Jack up that dick
to keep from poking his mom with his night boner.
Jack up that dick is good.
But yeah, you could punch yourself in the dick right before bed.
Jack it up. Take a photo of it. Kill two birds with one stone.
And the previous question, there's really your answer. The reason that your boyfriend won't send you a picture of his dick is because he jacked it up the night before he shared a bed with his mom.
And it was the right thing to do.
It was a very uncomfortable experience. He probably didn't want to talk about it.
Okay. If this
Speaking
is really
of uncomfortable, I've got another practical solution. Duct tape.
See, I've got a less painful solution. You want to use a little distraction there. You want to displace it to the guilt to somebody else. So before you go to bed, get in bed and say, I'm gonna have a couple of these bananas. Then when your mom wakes up and is like, hey, why are you poking me with your jacked up dick? Be like, no, look, bananas.
I took some bananas to bed when I went to bed with your mum, because that's somehow less weird than a 17-year-old boy getting an erection.
You could piss the bed. And
that seems like a nuclear option.
I might not do that.
I'm no ideas are bad ideas. We're brainstorming. Like, oh, Mom, sorry. I'll take the bed. You can go sleep on the couch.
I'll sleep in my own piss.
Yes, Mom, I'm going to go sleep on the floor because I don't want to impale you at night with the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, don't worry, Mum, I'll sleep in the wet spot. No, that doesn't work either. It's just, I don't know, I would suggest you're too old to sleep next to your mum. Go sleep in the car. Go sleep on the floor. You're a man now with a man's penis.
Yeah. Unless you're in like Alabama, in which case, hey, it's natural.
If you shave, the duct tape won't be as painful.
Son, why are you in the bathroom with the razor and duct tape?
God. Oh, I've got one.
Go on then. I'm quite eager to leave this one behind, to be honest.
Someone said, "Can I tell by the smell of my husband's gas if he has been cheating?"
Does it smell like hooker?
Oh God. Does anybody remember that horrible song, Smell Your Dick?
I love that song. It's a horrible song.
I'm not saying it's... whether you love it or not doesn't mean it's not horrible. It's okay to love horrible things.
I've listened to that on repeat.
Well, this just seems to be like... I don't know. I mean, the only conclusion I can come to there is if you're worried about him bottoming for some other dude, which I don't know what the science is. Smell your dick. I can get behind that. I can understand the science.
Why do your farts smell like cock?
Yeah. I don't know if it works both ways.
I think, the whole... Yeah, that's...
I'm trying to figure out what she could have inserted into his anus that would have enough of her smell on there.
Perfume bottle?
Well, that's an object. He could have done that to himself,
Yeah, but why? And maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'm overthinking this.
Yeah, if you're asking why would you want her to do that? I mean, presumably she's got fingers.
Some of us like our asses that smell like perfume. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's just a bonus
for me to judge.
That's maybe the whole point of that was for nicer smelling farts.
Well, maybe he never thought, because realistically, if I was going out and getting pegged by a hooker, I would never think, what if my partner smells this betrayal on my gas? That wouldn't cross my mind. But if she did, I'd be like, oh shit, it's fucking Batman. I am in trouble.
If his farts smell like gingivitis.
What does gingivitis smell like? Infidelity.
Your farts smell of infidelity.
I just think of all the better ways she could do this. Be like, okay, install a camera, hire a private detective, just check his phone or so. No, I'm gonna smell your ass, and that will determine your guilt.
I could just imagine a guy okay, I've taken a shower, I've scrubbed the smell of perfume out of my pores and vodka, I've wiped the lipstick from my mouth, I wore a condom, there's got to be no smell your dick betrayal here. And then he farts and he's like, oh God, I forgot to use scentless lube. She has me now. So yeah, I guess theoretically, but I don't know. Seems like a difficult one to pin down.
It does, and it elicits the mental image of deliberately smelling your husband's farts, which that's one of those things that's going to get worse as the two of you get older.
Yeah. Where have you been? I was just out with the guys. I don't believe you. Fart. If you love me, you'll fart.
Are you holding it in? Are you holding it in? My God, you're holding it in. I thought you would never hold it in around me. We promised each other.
Transparency. Fart transparency. That's all I ask for.
Your farts smell like rotten spinach and whores.
You promised me in the church you would never hold in your farts.
Ah, dear. Well, I don't know. I guess scientifically, maybe. But you'd have to be pretty damn good at deciphering fart betrayal. I mean, you're going to have pretty used to your fella going out and getting stuff put in his butt enough so much that it alters the always varying smell of a fart.
Yeah, that's some Minority Report shit right there. If we're walking through and they're able to determine that just because you let loose.
I mean, if you're that good, you probably don't need to detect the betrayal by fart smell. You can probably go more conventional routes. But I guess if you do have that bizarre Wolverine-like talent, why not use it?
Yeah. It's like, not only were you with another woman, but you killed her and you buried her on Route 12 by the mailbox. It's like, Jesus Christ.
I had a disturbing thought.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this one's pretty... all right, if he's going down on the woman and she's gushing into him...
Gushing?
And he ingests enough of her fluids, then perhaps it could alter the smell of his fart.
I mean, possibly.
Yeah, honey, I swear I had the tuna salad for lunch.
All right, good. Thanks, Rick, for making it worse. I felt a little bad there.
You still get to feel bad about that one. Rick doesn't absolve you just by making it slightly more vivid.
We're ready for the next one?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for it to move on.
All right, I'm going to take things down a notch. A little bit more. It'll start more innocently, at least. We'll see where you guys take it. My son bought a lock for his door. How should I punish him? And that's the heading. Let me expand upon that. He always locks his door, and I can't even talk to him. Whenever I bring up the topic, he avoids the subject. Who knows what he's doing in that room? I am planning to confront him about this and taking the lock away. He is selfish and ungrateful. This was updated a day ago. I guess she wasn't satisfied with the advice she was getting. Update. He is 15 and never leaves the door unlocked. I already tried going in while he's at school to clean, but the door is always locked. He doesn't want to talk about it, and he doesn't care how I feel. I think he's selfish and ignorant. I've also thought he might be hiding something from me, and that would explain why he always keeps his room locked.
I like the way she went to selfish and ignorant first, and then afterwards, I think he's hiding something from me.
I mean...
I can't imagine anything a 15-year-old boy might be doing behind a locked door.
I mean, it's definitely... I wanted to skirt around that. I wanted to skirt around the...
Skirt around what?
It's definitely wanking conclusion that we're inevitably going to land on with some more, some alternatives.
I was thinking cooking meth.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a drug issue. You might be involved with drugs, and that's a good reason to be worried. But if you had serious concerns about the behaviour of your kid, you probably wouldn't be going on Yahoo Answers and enough that you'd like updating it and go, it doesn't say anything about I'm worried about him at all. It's just like he's got a lock on his door, the selfish prick.
Yeah,
is selfish and ignorant.
And he won't tell me why he put a lock on the door. It's like, well, I'm starting to think it's maybe because you're an overbearing, nosy psychopath. But just from like the way you're wording things.
Sit down and talk with him. Be like, son, why do you lock the door when I'm not here? Because you keep finding my cum socks, Mom.
I mean, that's where we're going to end up.
Have you tried smelling his farts? Therein might lie a clue.
It's a pretty gross way to uncover what is a patently obvious solution to this mystery.
Lie in bed with him.
I will say, she thinks he's ignorant, but apparently he ain't that ignorant to lock the door.
Yeah. This is definitely a case of, Mum, I put a lock on my door because you keep on bursting in demanding to know what's going on while I'm masturbating. That's all I'm getting. That's the only vibe I'm getting here.
Yeah, I'm. That's where I'm at as well. You very obviously, your boy doesn't want you to see him with a fistful of jacked up dick.
It might be as simple as, I mean, he's leaving the door locked while he's like gone, and I'm thinking it might just be back to the overbearing mom, who's constantly rooting through his shit.
My son bought a lock for his door so I can't walk in on him masturbating. Is it because he has a jacked up dick?
I'm trying to take a picture of it.
I keep asking him to sleep next to me in the Airbnb, but he keeps locking the door.
I've asked his girlfriend for a picture, but she doesn't have one. Anyway, that was not her question, though. What is he doing behind those doors? We don't know. That's not the question. The question was, in the header, how should I punish him?
For locking his door.
Yes.
I don't know.
Send a picture of his jacked up dick to his girlfriend.
Everything you can do to him will probably just make him want to lock his door more. I'd put another lock on his door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll show him.
Lock it from the other side.
It's just like, I know you want your privacy and solitude, and that's a perfectly natural feeling for a boy of your age. But also, I want my privacy and solitude, and the rest of the house is mine. So, but I'm locking the door also.
Here's a jar to shit in.
I say go with the nuclear option. Take all the doors off the house everywhere. You locked your door. Now you get no door in your bed on your bedroom. Oh, and you have to watch me while I'm taking a shit.
Yep.
I mean, you could look away, realistically, but no. You have to watch me take a shit.
I can't look away.
Next level vengeance.
No matter which way you're looking, I'm taking a shit in it.
It's like a mirror maze. Instead of mirrors, it's me taking a shit.
I'm leaving them around the house. My territory. Son.
That's even better than taking the doors away. Just wallpaper every room in the house with pictures of you taking a shit. I don't know what you're trying to get privacy from. I hope it wasn't this, because this is how our house is decorated now.
You made me do this.
I'm assuming he has a window. You could peek in and at him through the window.
There is that, yeah. I mean, if she's really that serious about intruding on her son's privacy, there are a lot of high-tech options she could go for here.
The high-tech, like windows.
Yeah, commercially available high-tech options. You can put a camera in the tree outside his house. It's your tree in your house, so, it's only a bit illegal and terrifying. You could hack into his computer and pose his girlfriend and ask him why he hasn't sent you a photo of his jacked up dick.
Drill a peephole through the wall.
You have so many options. So many options, and thus far not pursued.
There are plenty of ways to destroy this child, if you so wish to do so. Maybe just leave him the fuck alone for a little while.
Yeah, leave your kid the fuck alone. That's the team I'm on.
The question, obviously. How should I punish him? You're doing a fine job right now.
You're already punishing him, hence the lock. Okay, got another quick one for us that just caught my eye. Forbidden love? ? I am polyamorous, and I am really in love with 4 people. My history teacher, my dad, my brother, and my big stepbro. A few of them might like me back. What do I do?
Get fucking therapy.
Yeah, I saw this one.
There's no way this one's real. It's just somebody writing their own little fucking Pornhub fantasy.
I'm wondering how many of those guys are the same dude.
I'm in love with my dad and my my history teacher, but you're homeschooled.
Yeah, well, what do I do is I don't know. There's no good way to answer that.
Get a lock for your door.
Watch some. Get a lock for a door. Maybe watch some different porn.
Punch yourself in your dick.
Demand dick pics and date whoever has the least jacked up one.
If you're fucking your dad or your brother, your son might have a jacked up dick. Or 3.
Or 3. Oh, that's an unexpected benefit of this nightmare scenario. Okay, all right.
My goodness.
That was a joke one because I don't think that happened.
Yeah.
Here's the real one I'm picking. My boyfriend doesn't want a baby, so I put his sperm inside of me from a condom in the trash. Will it work?
Oh, God.
Wait, whoa, what?
You heard. My boyfriend doesn't want a baby, so I put his sperm inside of me from a condom in the trash.
Ow.
Will it work?
All right. I thought I was going a different way with that, but
What way?
Yeah,
no, it's I thought you were trying to avoid having a baby, so because I didn't get that she wanted a baby, so I thought, all right, he used a condom, or no, he didn't use a condom, so she went up there with one on her hand or something and scooped it out.
Well, she does clarify. Clarify a little.
Okay.
He doesn't want to have a baby, but I do. She makes that clear. I put his sperm inside me after we had sex because he fell asleep immediately. He threw it in the trash, and I put his sperm from the condom inside of me. Will that work?
That's probably illegal.
Yeah, pretty 90% sure it is in fact illegal.
It is psychotic. I suspect this is an urban legend.
I don't know.
I prefer to live in a world where this didn't actually happen.
I'm sure this has happened before.
Maybe.
And I all I can think of is like how many tries before she like it's like oh nope, that was a moldy banana. Oh nope, that was.
Well, there's a lesson here for him too. In fact, don't fall immediately asleep after sex. Cuddle a little bit, even if it's just to make sure she's not rooting through the trash. And also, don't sleep with psychotic people.
Yeah, don't sleep with people who are. Yeah, no, don't.
Yeah. Maybe push the trash down with something. Like, oh, hey, we just had sex. Now, but let me throw this away. And shove the leftover pizza down on top of it.
No, that's not going to stop her. Spray it with Raid. You got to kill it.
Just take the to drive your point home. Drop your used condom in the trash. Look at her, and then reach down behind the headboard and pull out a big jug of ammonium nitrate. Proceed to pour it in the trash and say, "They're dead. Do you understand?"
I think if she's gonna do this, you make her work for it. So after sex, you open up the window and you open up the window and you fling it out.
Cause a car accident.
Oh God!
Someone driving their convertible.
Betray me now, woman. Then just the sound of screeching tires. Oh God!
Or blow it up, tie it off, and give it to a child as a balloon.
Just pump it full of helium. Send it into the atmosphere. There you go. Let's see you get that.
I'd say a condom, they're pretty tough. They could hold a lot of helium. That thing could be huge.
That's how you impregnate the sky.
This gets wrapped around a stork's beak, becomes a strange, twisted metaphor from old times.
They must have this on YouTube. I want to know how big those things can inflate.
Wait a minute, you mean this specifically on YouTube? I don't think it would be allowed.
Well, no.
That would be so great. He just has a tank of helium in his room.
I'm just saying, a condom. You can inflate a condom on YouTube. You can't. I'm not saying you have to see it pulled off of his dick, his jacked up dick.
I think we do in order to get the. She did said will it work? This is a scientific question, so I don't think we can just. It also raises the question if he's sitting there filling this used condom of helium, he needs to know when to stop. Otherwise, it's going to be a terrific explosion.
She might just get pregnant anyway.
Love this guy's sex life. After every time he's done, he gets up, he whips it off, fills it full of helium, makes a balloon animal out of it, then opens the window and sets it free.
Ooh, another good question. Would it be long like a balloon animal balloon, or would it go round?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. Sounds like a job for terrifying, horrible science.
Yeah, we need Mythbusters on this.
I want to find out what it does, and I want to make a brand of condoms that does the other way. Untapped market.
Well, it's a pretty niche market. Let's be real. I mean, it's basically this one guy.
Once the YouTube videos go out, it'll go viral. The skies will be full.
It might go viral. Depending on what kind of shape the guy's in and whether his dick is jacked up.
Mommy, look at all the balloons in the sky. Quick, get in, Tommy. They're probably full of jizz.
Go inside. Stay away from that.
I like to think that at the very least we've created a new Valentine's Day tradition today on this podcast.
What effect does helium have on sperm, I wonder?
Well, hopefully enough to neutralize it so psychotic women can't try and retrieve it from the atmosphere.
I was thinking maybe the opposite.
Dear Yahoo answers, my boyfriend liked to shoot helium into his condoms after we were done, and now all my children have really high-pitched voices.
This could go beyond this issue. What if we find out it has a positive effect? Then, eschew the condom altogether. Just after you squirt in there, shove the helium pump in there and have at it. I mean, just a couple of puffs. You don't want her bulging up and floating away.
No.
I'm pretty sure that helium up the cooch is not good for you.
All right. Well, we already had a disclaimer at the top of this video, or at the top of this podcast.
We've opened up a scientific can of worms here. I can't answer this with any confidence. I don't know if her...
And wait, Joe, are you a fucking doctor all of a sudden?
No, I'm just pretty sure that shooting gas into yourself isn't good. I mean, they tell you that because the opposite of I know that inhaling too much helium can be lethal, and I know that inhaling the opposite of helium, I can't remember what the fuck it's called. It's another gas where if you suck it down, it actually lowers your voice, so you sound like Vader.
So shooting gas into yourself is bad, but shooting trash spooge is okay.
No. See, neither of these things are okay.
I did read once about a guy who had a sexual fetish for putting a condenser pump up his ass and inflating himself.
Ow.
And apparently that's not like an unheard of thing. But
ooh! What did his fart smell like?
The betrayal, probably. I would imagine. But yeah, I can imagine that would be inflating yourself. Unless you know what you're doing, apparently. Might wind up in the hospital. But,
your farts smell like gas station air hoses and whores.
As always, consult your doctor before doing any of this.
Yeah, I think for anything, will it work? Consult your doctor. And how to stop my crazy girlfriend doing this? Consult your doctor. And also run away.
Oh, a child born of a trash condom. That's a recipe for shingles.
She just shows up to her doctor's office with a trash bag, and she's like, I need you to start injecting me.
Oh, God. At the very least, I think we've made a Thanksgiving tradition on this podcast today. Anyway.
Are you referring to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
No, I wasn't, but that works too. That'd be great. I'd pay a lot of money to sponsor that. Just a guy walking in the middle of the parade with a helium condom filled with jizz. Just staggering down in front of the entire Macy's Day Parade. That would sum up my opinion on parades.
And here's the new horrifying Float by Trojan brand.
Oh, God.
All right, let's get away from this. Let's have another question.
Alrighty. So basically, whenever I jerk off, my ass crack begins to sweat, and I don't understand why. It's really gross. It goes through my boxers and into my pants, but this only occurs when I jerk off. Any advice would help.
Do it in the shower?
Yeah.
Yeah, shower. Why?
I don't know, man. It kind of sounds like you're out of shape.
Yeah, that's my best guess. Is not being fit. Workout.
Don't jerk off while sitting on the hot plate.
Yeah, maybe take your shorts off. You know, make it romantic. But or maybe the guy's got like an incredible stamina, and it's like he just can't jerk. It takes him like 40 minutes of intense activity.
Or maybe he can only get hard while he's farting against a candle.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's horrifying.
I imagine there are some people with those kind of stipulations.
You probably should have mentioned that.
My ass crack starts to sweat, and it gets covered in melted wax.
Yeah, I think he probably would have mentioned that if there was some kind of like, oh yeah, and I get turned on by farting into a space heater or something. I'm sure he would have mentioned that part. But then again, he is on Yahoo Answers.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say just get used to having the nickname Booty Sweat.
I mean, if it's a problem, maybe just leave yourself alone for a bit. I mean, you know, it's not, unless somebody's forcing you to do this, there's a really obvious solution. But
Don't.
If somebody is forcing you to do it, then that's a whole different Yahoo Answers question.
You lose the shorts, go to Home Depot, buy one of those industrial-sized sponges, and sit on that.
You could just go to a local restaurant and ask to use their walk-in freezer for a little while. Keep you nice and cool.
Maybe just stop walking home from work past the elementary school.
Oh, God. Why?
Oh dear.
It's really gross. It goes through my boxers into my pants, which is really affecting my my job as a grade school teacher.
Why?
Okay, I can't think of any more practical solutions to that.
Jack up that dick.
Jack up that dick. Either get in better shape, go to a less warm room, take off your shorts while you're doing it, or if it does turn out you've just got incredible stamina, put that out there. Get on some dating sites. Make that like the first sentence, and then you won't at least have to worry about jacking off. You will still have to worry about the butt sweat thing, because then you've made it somebody else's problem, I suppose. Yeah, that's a whole new problem.
When every spot is the wet spot.
Oh, God.
You.
All right, I got a nice and simple one. What's the quickest way to see a girl naked? Again, that's just the header. Let's dive in a little bit, because we all know the easiest answer: internet. But he's talking about a specific girl. Let's see what he has to say. I'm not a pervert or anything. I don't need to get her in bed or even touch her. I am just curious and want to look.
That sounds, I'm not a pervert or anything. And let me phrase this in the most perverted way possible.
Wait, not finished. Oh, wait, maybe it's not a specific girl. All right. Oh, and she has to be hot and not a family member. Also, last sentence. Also, I don't have a lot of money. He's just shooting down my suggestions one by one.
I'm not a pervert or anything, but I'm tired of paying my sister to take her clothes off.
She charges way too much.
Wow.
There is no quick way that doesn't involve money or the internet.
Like, I had all these suggestions, like internet. Nope. I'm just curious. I want to look. She has to be hot. Nope. Shit. Get an ugly girl. She has to be hot. Nope. Your sister. She can't be a family member. Shit. Pay a hooker. I don't have a lot of money. Oh, man. You're leaving me with nothing, dude.
It's like he doesn't want to be helped.
Yeah.
Lower your standards and save up some money.
In IT, we used to have a saying, good, fast, cheap, pick two. You need to internalize that.
Yeah. I would say, try instigating a healthy relationship with someone, but I know by the fact that you're on Yahoo Answers that's not an option. The fact that you're on Yahoo Answers saying, what's a quick way to see a girl naked? Nothing weird or anything. Means that, the obvious solution is perhaps off the table here.
Oh, yeah. Their whole troubleshooting list. I got nothing for this guy.
You know, one thing he didn't say in his list, he was like, it can't be a family member. I don't have a lot of money. He never said, I have no aversion to going to jail. That opens up a lot of possibilities.
He didn't specify they had to be alive.
God!
The morgue or the high school locker room.
Wow.
He said quick. He didn't say legal or non-horrific. Oh.
All right, I think we answered it with that one.
Yeah, we did answer it. I wish we didn't, but we did answer it.
That would be that would I do feel like I've lost years off my life, like some sort of
stripping away layers of soul there.
Yeah, well, I think this is why Joe only joins us every 2 years or so. It takes that long for the scars to heal.
That's all right.
Okay. Speaking of Joe, do you have another question for us, Joe?
Let's see here. God, do I go with a gross one or
whatever one you want to go with?
Gross would be kind of on theme.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, we'll make it gross. So, don't feel pressured.
All right, I got one. And it's horrible. Kind of innocent, though. My girl swallowed after oral, and now I'm worried she'll get pregnant. It gets better.
Did she swallow with her vagina?
I bought her laxatives, but I don't know how to ask.
Now that fart question's coming more relevant.
Oh, God. This guy should just be grateful that he's got a woman that's going to make damn sure that sperm is dead.
Yeah.
So it can't be retrieved.
I mean, buddy, you don't have to.
Baby, I appreciate that you swallow, but I need you to suck down a couple X-Lax now.
Like, well, I don't know where any of your tubes go. Now take the fucking laxatives.
This is what I was talking about when I said that this seemed oddly innocent. Like, this man does not seem badly intentioned. But clearly he's been horribly misinformed.
I think if you're under that kind of severe sort of misunderstanding of human biology, maybe take a break from having sex with people.
Yeah, there's that, yes.
Just do a couple of fucking YouTube videos out there. You know? Just watch them. Go, I see.
Balloons.
I see that different tubes go different places. That's all you need.
I mean, this person's obviously not that stupid. I mean, he's smart enough to figure out how to get his dick in a girl's mouth. So maybe you do a little research there. Put some of that horsepower elsewhere.
Yeah, he's doing better than the last guy.
Yeah, you should get together with that guy. They could decide, okay, I'll teach you how to see a girl naked if you can teach me how does sex work.
How are babies made?
How does human biology work?
Does my girlfriend not love me if she doesn't swallow laxatives?
How are babies made? Here, I'll show you. Let me dig through my garbage can a little bit. Come on over here, sister.
Oh, dear.
Wow, no.
oh, this is where Joe draws the line.
Oh, God. I've drawn I haven't drawn enough lines.
When you willfully impregnate your sister with a garbage condom, I have to put my foot down.
There's always the slight suspicion that all these Yahoo Answers people are in some way connected. Some 6 degrees of trash baby. And I don't know. I think in this case, if I don't know how to see women naked, guy, and I don't know, how women work, guy, can get together and compare notes, and they might just get a normal human being out of the two of them if they put their heads together. That's quite an optimistic, I think, end to that scenario.
Yeah, as they both end up working at the mortuary.
Oh,
I can get them naked, and I don't have to worry about them not swallowing laxatives.
Can I get my dead sister pregnant?
Oh, God.
Oh,
God.
Turn that to the darkest possible timeline. I'll tell you what, we can do one more question.
All right. Here's a fun one. How would you react if you caught your boyfriend Googling videos of fat girls vacuuming?
I saw this one.
Yeah.
Read the qualifying bit.
I'm freaking out right now. I'm not fat at all, and I hardly vacuum.
I mean, the obvious one. I mean, that's a weirdly specific thing to find your boyfriend Googling.
So my advice is buy a Dyson and get a slice of chocolate cake.
Yeah, so there's a good news, bad news scenario there. If you want to kind of live up to this very specific idea of a perfect woman your boyfriend has, the good news is you can eat what you like now. Bad news is you might have to vacuum a bit more.
Yeah, maybe stop living in this filthy fucking hovel you got.
Oh.
Spend less time working out and more time cleaning.
Or just lick up all the food crumbs off the floor.
That's a bit extreme. There are easier ways to put on weight.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Oh.
Just trying to help.
I mean, I've never Googled fat ladies vacuuming before. I've never had a course to do that. Well, I'm curious to see what, I don't know, is this a thing? I mean, everything's a thing.
Privacy mode on, and
everything's a thing to someone. And that seems like quite an innocuous thing. There's a lot of people body positive people out there. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, as far as internet kinks go, your boyfriend could have a lot worse.
Yeah, I mean, not worrying about your weight and doing something domestically productive. It seems like a pretty fucking vanilla kink, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely heard. There's definitely worse.
Yeah, and that's why I almost didn't choose this one.
Oh, I mean, it's odd. It's weirdly just like I just like the insecurity of the woman involved. It's like everyone's got kinks. You don't have to look up for them. That's what the internet is for, to cater for those things. But the fact you're sitting there, oh my god, I'm not even fat, and I hate vacuuming. Calm down. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I mean, just think like. Apparently, she would be like, she would be okay if he was like vacuuming, or like vacuuming. If he was like Googling, it's like thin women who don't vacuum and lick up diarrhea after I take a shit on on their dog. God. No, that's perfectly normal. I'm okay with that.
I caught my boyfriend Googling women who look and behave exactly as my girlfriend does. Is that what you did? I'd find that more disturbing. I don't. It amuses me. She's freaked out by it.
He might have just been like doing some shopping. It's like it's come to my conclusion that fat women have the cleanest houses. Let me see what models they use.
That's an unusual conclusion to come to. Also, this just might be a series of unusual conclusions that people are coming to here.
Yeah, their life is a sitcom. It's just one big silly misunderstanding.
Maybe. But, the good news is that if you are insecure enough to really worry about what your boyfriend's going off on the internet and feel like you have to live up to it somehow, then the good news is that's a really fucking easy one to look up to.
Yeah, I know.
Vacuuming's pretty easy. Get yourself a good vacuum, spend a bit of money on it. And, I don't know, well, not for everybody, but for me certainly, getting fat is really fucking easy.
Yeah.
Just don't move and eat badly.
Maybe he lost a cufflink.
Yeah, I was going to say.
His parents' housekeeper is on the portly side.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I caught my wife Googling, fat guys writing books, I'd be all set. I'd be like, okay, I am where I belong.
Living the fantasy. I like that one. That was cute. Weird,
yeah, it was nice.
But cute.
It was bizarre, but...
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Well, then let's quit while we're ahead.
An interesting idea of ahead.
Well, yeah, but we considered the deeply dark and gross pit we were in before that one. I think we came out all right. That little ray of sunshine there in our dungeon of trash babies. Okay. Well, as usual, that was fun and grimy, and makes me feel a little bit itchy.
But I'd like to think we maybe made the world a little bit of a better place.
Well, maybe.
I did.
I just hope our listeners feel as unclean as we do now.
Yeah, well, then they should stop digging condoms out of the trash.
Okay, patrons, once again, thanks for listening, and thanks for backing us and donating money. Your money goes into exciting new projects, like the comic book, for instance, being the most recent one, and all the sweet artwork JLD does for us. The fact that we've started the Calamity Janes podcast. All of this is made possible because you guys support us regularly. So thank you so much for that, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.